Hello there. This is Christine Collins with Transform Create. I am your creativity consultant and NLP hypnotherapist, and I hope you're having a lovely day. I wanted to share with you a bit of an insight or a tip for today regarding something that will affect your creative process, but you may actually also find it to be very beneficial in every other aspect of your life as well. So I'll start by sharing a little bit of a story of an experience that I had very recently where something came up in my life that was too big for me. And, we're all very creative, very intelligent, very strategic people that probably most of the time are pretty good at problem solving when a hurdle is encountered. And you immediately start thinking through, okay, well, I could take this action, or I could contact this person, or I could take this step. And you're, kind of cycling through different ways of handling that new challenge that has confronted you. And this was a scenario that I couldn't solve on my own. I couldn't even solve it with one or two other people. It was too big for that. And so I had to let go. I had to step away, and I had to make a conscious choice to do nothing in that moment. And that's really hard for us problem solvers to do, isn't it? If you're anything like me, who is really, really good at problem solving most of the time and used to dealing with various different things that come up, sometimes the action of non-action is incredibly challenging. And so I had to make that conscious choice to walk away, to step away, to take no action, and to simply allow things to unfold as they were going to unfold for the time being, and then to return to it later. And I found that when I did return to the scenario, many of the little pieces had started to solve themselves, which is really funny. And something that we often just don't have the trust in the universe to help us, with the things that are too big for us to figure out. And that sense of surrender is really challenging for those of us who like to feel like, we kind of get things figured out, we get things done. It's hard to surrender, and it's hard to just let it solve itself. And this is something that I think is really important, not only in your creation process, but in every other facet. When it comes to your creations, though, there are lots of moving pieces. There are different things that you're trying to solve for. Which program am I going to use? Which platform am I going to use? Do I need to contact, somebody? Do I have questions that need to be answered? Are there actions I need to be taking? What things do I need to do next? Where's my to-do list? And that's very common in a creation process. But there's also an element of not acting and stepping away. And especially when a problem arises, sometimes the very best thing you can do for yourself is to take a break from it rather than trying to instantly problem solve, to get some space and some time to kind of think through how you want to come back and approach this situation. And that sense of surrender, once again, comes into play. So I hope you found this little insight to be useful and helpful for you. Once again, I am Christine Collins with Transform Create, and I hope that you have an absolutely magical and creative rest of your day.